We walk alone in the unknown. We live to win another victory.
This is a new segment brought to you by the Squared Circle 101 channel. It is called What's Burning TD.
Alright. Now, this is kind of my spin-off of what, Johns...
Rant.
Yeah, Johns Rants. Mine's going to be a little bit more towards the family side of entertainment. But, okay, so what's burning me in wrestling right now? That's the premise of this show. We'll start off with the fall of the tag team division. The tag team division right now in the WWE is a joke. Some of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Hart Dynasty, Legion of Doom, the Rockers, the Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, La Resistance. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
La Resistance.
La Resistance. No, don't go there. They were a joke. Everybody knows they were a joke. So's the Spirit Squad.
Yeah, they were kind of a joke.
And the Dude Busters.
I thought you liked the Dude Busters.
Just kidding. Everybody else hates them. I don't. Point is, the tag team division now is a joke, and I'm pissed off about it. I've always been a fan of tag team wrestling. I've always loved it. The WWE apparently doesn't believe tag team wrestling can make ratings anymore. That they have to combine two mid-card level talents, such as Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, to become tag champions to carry that division. When you have a great tag team in the Hart Dynasty,
and the Usos,
and the Dude Busters, and you have FCW talent with Husky Harris and his brother, who could come up and be a great tag team. Because Husky Harris, as John has put it, is more of the example of the, John, how did you put him? What does he say he is? The
Army tank with the Ferrari engine.
Yeah. He's a big guy, he moves around incredibly. His younger brother is lankier, taller, and really athletic. Really athletic. And they keep them in FCW because they're a tag team. It's a joke. Also, I want to talk about women's wrestling. How it has become, and it has been a mockery for the past 5 years. 5 years?
Yeah. Do you remember when...
That was the mass retirement, wasn't it? Of Trish, Stacy, and all them.
Trish and Lita didn't retire until 2006. But do you remember back in 2004 when Trish and Lita for the women's title actually headlined on Raw?
Yes, I do. And that just tells you how far this division has fallen. And it is 2006, as John was saying, a year off. But the point is, the WWE, because of this PG era, went away from all of their other former divas. You had the great Trish Stratus, Lita. You had improving talent in Stacy Keibler, who chose to leave. You had Tori Wilson, who is getting better. You had,
I was trying to see if I could spit fire on this.
You had, who else was there? Victoria. You had just so many great women wrestlers who weren't just hot, but they could wrestle and put on a good show.
It was amazing that, like, you had these hot women there, but you're actually watching them for their wrestling ability rather than just to look at them.
And nowadays, they're just eye candy. Even though you still have young diva talent who could perform at a level like they did in Natalya, in Beth Phoenix, who's injured right now, but I guarantee you, as soon as she comes back, she's going to get buried. You have Melina, who's improved incredibly since Eminem as a singles diva competitor. You have growing talent
Lay Cool are still improving.
in-ring lay cool. I don't like them outside of the ring, but in-ring, yes. You have Gail Kim, who is by far probably the most athletic diva. You have these divas who are on NXT in AJ and Naomi, who are incredibly athletic. Yet, they probably will get buried.
Yeah.
It's a joke. These divisions in wrestling are a joke. And I'm tired of it. Mid-carders. The mid-card scene is a joke.
They never defend the titles in that picture.
As John was saying, yeah, they never defend the titles. If I recall, there's supposed to be a stipulation that you have to defend your title every 30 days.
They don't enforce that.
At all. In fact, when did you say the last time before Night of Champions Miz defended his title?
God, at least back in June.
See? It's a joke. An incredible joke. The titles mean something to me, and I'm glad that there's a new champion in Daniel Bryan. New blood.
At least hopefully he'll defend it.
Yeah. And let's get to the main card scene, and how it is becoming so stale that it's like impossible to even watch sometimes because it's so predictable. They are just now getting to the point where they're getting a little bit of freshness with Wade Barrett in the main picture. You have Orton, you have Cena, you have Edge, you have Jericho. On SmackDown, you have Kane, you have Undertaker. Big Show was in the picture a little while. Rey Mysterio was a couple months back. A joke. In the fact that it's so stale that everybody knows who's going to be a champion, pretty much.
It's cool that Kane's the champion finally after all those years, though.
Yeah. But I'm so glad for the show of NXT before this season because of the young talent that they brought to Raw. In Justin Angel, who goes by Justin Gabriel now on Raw. He's one of the best to come from NXT. Then you have Heath Slater, the one-man rock band.
The redheaded stepchild of the WWE.
The Wendy's spokesperson. You have Darren Young, who's incredibly athletic, though still on the mic at times.
Yeah.
You had Skip Sheffield till he got hurt, who
was like the big enforcer.
But have you seen his FCW content? In FCW, he was a face, right? And he kind of had this kind of Stone Cold mixed with Shawn Michaels mixed with like goofy fan face, right?
Like Dusty Rhodes, kind of.
He was kind of like a modern Dusty Rhodes, and people loved him, and he was good at it, and he won matches. He wasn't just like he wasn't a goofy character. You have him, who is talented. You have Michael Tarver, who is a beast. You can be using him as a monster heel here. You have Wade Barrett, who is, he's in the main event picture, as I said earlier, but he's buried in the main event picture.
Main event jobber. Kind of like Chris Jericho, I guess.
And, Chris Jericho and Edge. It's just, wrestling, you can be PG all you want, but you need to get it straight. Listen to your fans. And that's what's burning TD. Thanks for watching.